Left side mic check 1 2. Left side mic check 1 2. Right side mic check 1 2. Right side mic check 1 2. We are live here, Bear Stadium, Boyertown, Pennsylvania. It's Legion matchup, Conrad Weiser, Scouts, Boyertown Bears. Boyertown Bears will be away this game. Conrad Weiser will be the home team. Your starting lineup for the Bears here, leading off is going to be Quinn Mason, batting second Tyler Kreitz, third Corey Melcher, cleanup spot Ryan Weller, next JT Cooley, Tate Yergi, Mike Ranieri, followed by Gavin Maurer and Nick Ash with Nick DeChaco on the hill. Conrad Weiser will have Tyler Haas on the mound. First pitch to Mason will be a strike. First pitch 2-0-1. Haas the delivery. It'll be a curveball. Be a Quinn Mason and a nice little quick 0-2 hole here. No balls, 2 strikes to Mason. No outs, nobody on base. The 0-2 pitch, that'll be up. So Mason will watch that one go by. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mason did not play in the first game of the doubleheader. He was not feeling the best, so Coach Moats gave him the first game off, but he must be feeling better.
The 1-2 pitch to Mason. He'll sit on that curveball, manage to foul it off. So we'll stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mason will get back in the box. Haas will get back on the rubber from the windup. Haas steps back, pivots, kicks up, and delivers. That'll be low, so we'll go 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch to Mason. He'll send that one over the shortstop. Shortstop will field it pretty cleanly. Shuffle and the throw on. We'll get him at first, so we'll have 1 down, bringing Tyler Kreitz to the plate. Christ performing pretty well offensively in the first game this morning. Look if he can carry that over to this game as well.
Yeah, Kreitz was 2 for 4 in that first game. Struggled a little in the field. He's going to be the DH in this game for the Bears.
The pitch. That'll be right down the middle to Kreitz. No ball, 1 strike. Haas has a little bit of heat on that fastball. Bears will have to try to adjust and catch up to it. Haas shakes off from his catcher, but then nods and 1 and kicks. Kreitz looks silly at that breaking pitch, swings right over top of it, so we'll go 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Tyler Kreitz at the plate. Corey Melcher waits on deck. The 0-2 pitch. It'll be in the dirt, bounce off the glove of the catcher. We'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kreitz shows a nice eye here. Kreitz makes his way back to the box. Haas from the windup, rocks back, kicks up, and the pitch. He'll send that one to the shortstop. They'll test him again. He has to hurry. Quickly throws across his body and gets him for the second out. So Bears go down 2 very quickly here, and we'll get Corey Melcher to the plate.
Corey also had a nice game offensively in that first game. Actually, all the Bears did. They pounded out, I believe, 14 hits in that first game.
Yes, 14 hits in that first game, but those dreaded 7 errors. Haas rocks back, kicks up, and curveball will be a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Melcher. Haas kicks back, picks up, and the pitch. Melcher will send that one right back to the screen. So we'll even up now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ryan Weller waits on deck. He's had a good past 2 games. Pitch to Melcher. He'll foul that one off his foot, so we'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Haas makes his way back to the rubber. And Delinsky will relay the signs from the dugout. Haas shakes off twice, nods on the last one, kicks up, and the pitch. It'll be a called strike 3. Looked a little up from here, but Melcher's got to make the long walk back to the dugout. So the Bears go down quickly. Here at the top of the first, we'll go to the bottom of the first. Get Conrad Weiser to bat. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Bears Stadium. We'll fill you in on the Bears defense here to start off the bottom of the first inning. In left field, we have... In left field, we have number 25, Gavin Maurer. In center field, I apologize. Who do we have in center field here, Connor? I don't see anybody listed. Yes, Nick Esch in center field. In right field, we have Ryan Weller. And around the infield at third base, we have Corey Melcher. Shortstop, we have Quinn Mason. Second base, Mike Ranieri. Over at first base, we have Tate Yergy. Doing the catching for the Bears this game is JT Cooley. And on the mound for the Bears is Nick DiCiacco.
Quickly run through the offensive order for the Scouts. Colden will lead us off again, followed by Williams, Haas, Rankin batting fourth, Hostetter bats fifth, Delinsky catches bats six, Fred Madden bats seven, Moore bats eight, and Regal bats nine, playing left field. So Connor Colden will start us off. First pitch to him will be a strike from DeChaco. So no balls, one strike here to Colden. Next pitch will be in the dirt. One ball, one strike.
Oh, hopefully Davey Florida is tuned into this game, Connor. I know Nick DeChaco tunes into a bunch of games. His grandson's on the mound for the Bears.
Next pitch from DeChaco will be up. We'll go 2 balls, 1 strike. Colden hops back in. DeChaco from the windup kicks up in the pitch. That'll be a little low, so we'll go 3 balls, 1 strike to start Colden off. DeChaco kicks up in the pitch. Colden will foul that one straight back, so we'll go 3-2 now. DeChaco works all the way back here, grabs a full count.
And Nick doesn't have a lot of innings so far this year, but when he's been in, he's done a really nice job for the Bears. He just needs to slow down, calm down, hit his spots.
DeChaco kicks, and he'll send that one out to left center. Looks like Ash is coming across, and he'll make the catch. Good job by Ash out there in center, tracking that all the way in. And we'll have our first out, and that'll bring Carter Williams, the shortstop, to the plate. Carter Williams will step in here, 1 out, nobody on base, bottom of the first inning. DeChaco kicks up, and the pitch. That one will be a little high, so we'll go 1 ball, no strike here to Williams.
DeChaco just needs to get around the plate. The Conrad Weiser Scouts are a free swinging team, so as long as he's near the plate, they'll swing at it.
And that one will cross right over the plate without a swing. We'll go 1 ball, 1 strike here to Williams. DeChaco looks in, rocks back, and the pitch. That one will be fouled over the first base grandstand, so that'll be a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carter Williams hanging on here to everything that DeChaco's given him. DeChaco looks in. He'll rock back from the windup, kick up, and the pitch. That one will hit off of DeChaco's foot over to Melcher. Melcher will shuffle, throw on to first, and they'll get him. It's a good play finding the ball there by Corey Melcher as it hit off of DeChaco's leg. We'll check on DeChaco, see if everything's all right. Seems to be. And now we have 2 outs.
That is a 1-5-3 putout. That is the 3rd pitcher-assisted putout in these first 2 games without the pitcher putting a glove on the ball.
So the pitcher Kyle Haas will step in. He bats from the left side. DeChaco kicks. Haas will send one over to shortstop. Mason will sit on it, shuffle across, make the throw, and that'll retire him. So Conrad Weiser goes down very quickly. The Bears are looking to get themselves on the board as they know that they have to put some runs up. We will be right back. Back here, top of the second inning, Ryan Weller will get us started for the Bears. Ryan Weller having a very successful past 2 games here at Bear Stadium. Haas from the windup. The first pitch to Weller will be in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. JT Cooley waits on deck for the Bears. The 1-0 pitch to Weller. He'll watch that one go by as well. 2 balls, no strikes to Weller. The 2-0 pitch from Haas to Weller. That'll fall in for a strike. We'll go 2 balls, 1 strike to Weller. Weller had that monster bases clearing double last night and a couple hits in last game. That one he'll send right back to the screen. We'll even up at 2-2 now. He's looking to feed on that momentum. He can keep things rolling here for the Bears.
I think that just adds to Ryan's confidence in these past few games. He was struggling early on, but he is coming on strong at the right time with the playoffs on Wednesday.
2-2 pitch. He'll sit on that curveball and send that one out to center. Center fielder will coast back to his right and squeeze that one for our first out. We'll get JT Cooley to the plate. JT Cooley filling the DH spot last game. He'll get his chance behind the dish in the second game. Give Weller a break. That first pitch to Cooley will be outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Cooley.
JT Cooley comes in today's league contest batting .222 with a .400 on base.
That one will miss in the dirt to Cooley. He'll go 2 balls, no strikes now. Haas gets back on rubber. Rocks back from the windup kick and the 2-0. That one will fall in for a strike right down the gut. Well, 2 balls, 1 strike to Cooley. Haas gets set, the 2-0. Cooley will send that one over to third base. Third baseman will field it. He'll throw on to first, and he'll get him. Good play by Connor Colden there. Field that one off to his side and make the throw across the diamond. Tate Yergi to the play here for the Bears. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the second inning. Remind you that the Bears are away for this game. Pitch to Yergi. That'll be the inside corner there. We're going to get that call today apparently, so no ball, 1 strike to Yergi. Haas kicks and delivers. That'll bounce in the dirt, so we'll go 1 ball, 1 strike here, 2 outs to Tate Yergi. Haas kicks up the pitch. It'll be a curveball, catch a lot of the zone there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Yergi now. This is a little bit of hole he needs to work out of.
The Bears are adjusting to a whole different type of pitcher this game.
Pitch, that'll foul right off Yergi's leg, so he'll hang on to the 1-2.
Last game, the Bears faced a slower pitcher with a lot of curveballs. Haas is throwing much harder, as well as has a nice breaking pitch.
So Haas will kick up, and the 1-2. There will be a off-speed pitch there that Yergi's able just to foul off. So we'll stay 1-2. Connor Colden giving us a couple innings last game, and then finishing the game at third, now starting the game at third. We'll have to test his arm from third to first over there. Pitch to Yergi. He'll get rung up on the curveball. Just came right across the top of the zone, and the Bears will switch to the field. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Scouts are coming to bat. Back here, bottom of the second inning, Tyrus Rankin's going to lead us off here for Conrad Weiser. The Chaco turns back, kicks. First pitch to Rankin will be a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Rankin. The Chaco trying to work quickly here. He's on the rubber as soon as he gets that ball back. He rocks back, kicks, and the 1-0. He'll be inside. So we'll go 2 balls, no strikes here to Rankin. Chaco from the windup will look in, get a sign from Cooley. Kick back, and the pitch. He'll pop that one up. Mason coming over. Mason will make the grab right behind second base for the first out. And that'll give us Brian Hostetter to the plate, our first baseman.
That was real nice range by Mason on that play. He had to go hard to his left. Caught it just in the outfield grass.
Hostetter batting from the left side. Melcher just a couple steps in front of the bag. Over there at third. Yergi way behind first base. Chaco kicks up and the pitch. That'll be outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here with 1 out. Nobody on base for Hostetter. Nick Chaco rocks back, kicks up and the pitch. That'll catch the outside corner there for a strike. We'll go 1 ball, 1 strike here. Chaco kicks up the 1-1. That one will get fouled straight back. So we'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Hostetter.
Bears will travel to Shillington tomorrow to finish up their Berks County League schedule against Shillington at 1 o'clock. It's a 1 o'clock start at Shillington.
The 1-2. That'll be catchy outside corner. Called strike 3 looking. And the Chaco grabs a strikeout. So we'll have 2 outs here. And we'll get the catcher, Matt Dolinsky, to the plate. Good job by Chaco to recognize that they're getting those corners today and just pound that with the fastball. So the first pitch to Dolinsky on the way. The pitch. He'll swing at that one. That was a little up, but he swung at it anyway. No balls, 1 strike here to Dolinsky.
Like I said earlier, the scout hitters are very aggressive. You get anywhere around the plate, they're going to be hacking at it.
So the Chaco will rock back, kick up, and the pitch. That'll catch that outside corner now as the Chaco showing good control, moving inside and outside. We're 0-2 here with 2 outs to Dolinsky. Chaco from the windup, rocks back, kicks, and delivers. That'll be a little low, so good waste there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was a real nice pitch.
It's a good spot to miss if you're going to miss there.
Absolutely.
Chaco kicks back, and the 1-2. And that'll be just a little dribbler over to second base. Ranieri up with it, flips on to first, and he'll get the 3rd out. Good job by Ranieri, charging hard the whole way, flipping across his body onto Yergi. And that'll end the 2nd inning. We'll go to the top of the 3rd. Bears ready to get some base runners and probably put some runs on. We'll be back. here, top of the third inning. Mike Ranieri's going to lead us off for the Bears.
Ranieri comes into this game in Berks County League play batting .200 with a .349 on base percentage.
First pitch to Ranieri. Be a ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. It's a tough corner today to take. We're going to see that strike today. Haas kicks up and the pitch. That'll be the outside corner now. So we'll go 1-1 to Ranieri. Connor Colden over at third. Comes way in on the grass on the delivery. Haas kicks up in the pitch. It'll be a curveball, misses for a ball. So we'll go 2 balls, 1 strike here to Ranieri. The 2-1 pitch. It'll be way inside on Ranieri.
He could have wore that one.
We'll go 3-1 now.
Free trip to first base. He stayed in the box and wore that one, Connor.
I think Ranieri'd rather hit the ball. The 3-1. It'll be outside. He'll walk. So either way, he picks up first base, and we get to have the good speed and heads-up base running of Mike Ranieri.
That is the Bears' first base runner.
So have Gavin Maurer come to the plate. Nick Ash waits on deck. Ranieri takes his lead. We have no outs. Runner on first, and they'll turn the throw over at Ranieri. Haas showing a nice little spin move there. And now he'll come set from the stretch for the first time this game. Haas will turn the throw over 1 more time. Probably just trying to see if Maurer's flashing a bunt here or just keep Ranieri close over there.
Coldren's in on the grass at third. He's expecting
He'll
a
throw
bunt.
over a third time, and he'll be back in safe again. This Haas is quite concerned about Ranieri. Coldren in on the grass at third. The pitch, Ranieri will go this time. Maurer swings through to protect him. Ranieri slides in safely as the ball gets just past the second baseman. Pitch was a strike, though, on the swing, so no balls, 1 strike to Maurer. No outs, man on second. So Ranieri will take his lead off second. Gavin Maurer will now square to bunt. First baseman comes in. Third base on an ankle. Now third base takes a couple more steps in. He'll pull back on the ball. So we'll go 1-1 to Maurer here, as he just needs to get this bunt down. We'll see if Ranieri can read the fielder's rotation here, as he might be able just to snag third base. The pitch, Maurer. He'll get that down the line. Nobody's there. Maurer will go to first, and nobody's covering second. We'll see what he does, and he'll just stay at first. So we'll put runners on the corner for Nick Ash here, no outs. Third baseman playing on an angle, but retreated to the bag as soon as the ball made contact. Pitcher could not get there in time. So put Maurer on first, Ranieri on third, Nick Ash at the plate, and the catcher Delinsky will give some signs to his infielder on how they're going to defend the steal here. So Ash will step in, looking just to move the runners around a little bit here, put the Bears on the board. Haas from the stretch will kick and deliver home. That'll be a little low, so 1 ball, no strikes to Ash. Ash will take a long look down at Coach Motz's signs. He'll run through them and get back in the box. They'll throw over a Maurer.
Might see Maurer moving on this pitch. Get things in motion.
Maurer takes his lead. Maurer will go. The throw down will be cut off by the shortstop, and Maurer will take second. So we'll put Maurer on second, Ranieri on third, Nick Ash at the plate, and no outs. And the infield will come in here. And Ash will foul that one over the right side, so he'll have 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As everybody seems to be up, the second baseman still in the dirt, and now he'll come up. So all the infield is up. The pitch to Ash. That'll bounce to the dirt, gets past the catcher. Ranieri coming home, and he'll score. Maurer moves over to third, and the Bears will be on the board. Ash now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ash. No outs. Put Maurer on third. Infield still up in the grass. Right field pretty shallow. Left field pretty deep. The pitch. It'll be a called strike 3 on the outside corner to Esch. He's been calling that pitch so far this game this afternoon. Gave about a ball's width on each corner of the plate. So we'll have our first out, bringing Quinn Mason up to the plate. Pitch. Mason will send that one down the right field line. It's just foul. That was fair. It would have scored the run, but just foul. About 1.5 feet off the line.
Quinn's been playing a great shortstop for the Bears so far this summer, and he's one of the dangerous hitters. He's batting .300 with a .475 on base in Berks County play.
Mason steps in the box now. No balls, 1 strike. Maurer on third, 1 out. Infield still up for Weiser. The pitch, he'll swing through that one, but it'll get past the catcher as Mauer's going to come in and score, and the Bears will have 2 quick ones. So Mason's still up. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. He's got nobody on base, and now the infielders will return to regular depth.
Mason struck out his first at bat to shortstop.
That one's popped up, first baseman coming, but it'll drift just behind the first base grandstands, and he'll hang on to the 0-2. The 0-2. He'll foul that one down the right side. Again, he'll hang on to the 0-2. With 1 out here, top of the 3rd inning. Bears already putting up 2 in this inning, only on 1 hit. Capitalizing on those wild pitches and pass balls. The 0-2 pitch, bouncing the dirt. And Mason will see his first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. That'll be a curveball. Gets Mason chasing. So that'll be a swinging strikeout. Weiser will throw it around. And we have 2 outs now for Tyler Kreitz.
Tyler's the DH this game. He has a .273 batting average with a .455 on base and takes that first pitch for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike here to Kreitz. 2 outs, nobody on base. Tyler Haas on the mound for Weiser. He kicks in the pitch. That'll be a ball. Kind of even up 1-1 to Kreitz. Haas comes set, rocks back, pivots up, and the pitch. That'll be outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike now to Kreitz. Pitch. I'll get away from the catcher. It'll be too far outside. 3-1 now to Kreitz, as he has to be very smart here.
I would think Kreitz is sitting on dead red fastball down the tubes if he's going to swing.
We'll see how Tyler Haas handles this one. He rocks back, and the pitch is up and in, so that'll be ball 4 for Kreitz. He'll take his base. The umpire will ask for a couple baseballs from the Bears dugout. So we have 2 outs. Kreitz on first. Corey Melcher will come to the plate.
Corey's a Bears' leading hitter. He's batting a very stout .400 with a .512 on base and is voted into the 2016 Berks All-Star team.
First pitch to him is a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Here to Melcher. Kreitz getting a nice secondary lead on the pitch. From the stretch. He'll come set. Kick up. Kreitz will go. The pitch will be fouled down third base side. This Melcher will move to 2 strikes now. I think Kreitz had that base stolen, but Melcher just fighting it off to hang on here. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kreitz on first. Melcher at the plate. Tyler Haas comes set, kicks up, and the pitch. It'll be a curveball. He'll fight over to shallow right. Melcher will make it to first. Kreitz is going to go to third. Coming up, throwing. There will be no throw to third as the ball's cut off by the shortstop. We'll put runners on the corners here. 2 outs for Ryan Weller.
The right fielder, number 29, Ryan Weller.
Catcher will come out and give his signs to the infielders on how they'll handle this if Melcher decides to go.
Weller's coming off a big 5 RBI night last night. He is really swinging the bat well, driving baseballs into the gaps.
Haas comes set. He'll pause for a long period of time in the pitch, where they'll send that one right back at the screen. So a quick strike here. No balls, 1 strike to Weller. 2 outs, runners on the corner. Bears up 2-0 over Conrad Weiser. The spin and throw back over Melcher, but not going anywhere. Haas shows he's not afraid to use that pickoff move. Has only shown it to first base so far. Shows good control of it as well. He comes set. The 0-1 pitch. That'll be in the dirt. Melcher going the whole way. And he'll take second. So that'll be his first ball to Weller. We'll go 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third now, 2 outs. Haas comes set. He'll kick up, add the pitch. That'll be up to Weller. We'll go 2-1.
That was a good hold there by Ryan, just up out of the zone.
Weller with that far fly ball in his last at bat. This one will come in. It'll be low. Not able to be blocked by the catcher, but Kreitz cannot advance. We'll go 3-1. Weller hit that ball just shy of the track and got caught in his last at bat.
He's got 2 big RBIs out there for the Bears. Hopefully he can come through here. Line drive.
The 3-1. He'll foul that one right back at the screen.
Good rep.
Big cut on that one. If he gets a hold of this ball, it's going to go. We'll go full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. JT Cooley waits on deck.
Left fielder's about 10 steps from the warning track.
And he'll send that one to right field. Right fielder's running. Second baseman goes, but it's foul. So he'll hang on to the 3-2. That one for sure would have scored 2 runs as Kreitz was already home and Melcher was rounding third before the ball hit the ground. So we'll hang on 3-2, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. We'll get that ball retrieved in, and Haas will grab a new one. From the stretch, he looks in. He'll get his signs from Delinsky and come set. He'll kick up and the pitch. Weller will foul that one back again as he fights this one off.
Quality
he stays
at bat.
3-2.
Quality at bat for Ryan. Keeps fighting off those tough pitches, hoping to get something he can drive.
So count stays full here with 2 outs to Weller. He steps back in the box. Haas comes set. Kicks up and the pitch. That'll be in the dirt. It'll be ball 4, but Kreitz is going to come home, and he'll take it. So Bears will score another run there on the wild pitch. And Weller will take his base on the walk.
Melcher moves over to third on the play. Bears have first and third.
So we'll get JT Cooley to the plate, the catcher today for the Bears. Filled the DH spot last game. Runners on the corners. A good jump there by Weller. That ball goes right over the shortstop's head. Melcher's going to score. Weller's going to third. He'll be into third, and Cooley will stay at first. So we'll score another run. Keep runners on the corners here for Tate Yergi.
Cooley just fisted that one over the shortstop, bringing in Melcher for their 4th run here in the 3rd inning.
So we'll have Cooley on first, Weller on third, Yergi at the plate, and the catcher will come out and give some signs to his infielders.
He's the 9th batter for the Bears this inning.
Haas will hold, and Yergi will ask for time. Good job there, is holding that bat up for a while. Can get a little heavy. So Haas will come set, kicks up, and the pitch. And that one will be fouled back over the first base grandstand for a strike. No balls, 1 strike here to Yergi, 2 outs. Cooley takes his lead off first. Weller takes his lead. Cooley will go. Cooley will not go. Ball in the dirt anyway. He'll stay at first. This will be 1-1 here to Yergi. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Mike Ranieri waits on deck. They'll throw over to first. And that's showing that pick off again is Haas. But nothing going on.
Cooley can probably get another step or two. He dove back, and I think his chest hit the first base bag.
Haas will kick up in the pitch. Yergi will foul that one back at the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Might see Cooley in motion on this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cooley goes very early. Curveball gets Yergi swinging. The ball goes all the way back to the screen. Catcher has no idea where it is. Yergi's going to go to second. 1 run scores. Cooley goes to third. Good job there. So as the drop third strike, Yergi goes all the way to second, and 1 run scores on the ball that gets past the catcher. Good job there by the Bears. Everybody reading it, everybody being aware. And Dolinsky had no idea where the ball was, but it was up against the backstop. So bringing Mike Ranieri to the plate with runners on second and third, 2 outs.
Mike started this inning with a walk and scored a run.
First pitch to him's on the outside corner for a strike. So no balls, 1 strike here to Ranieri. Haas from the windup, kicks and delivers. Ranieri will send that one right past Coach Smotes. So we'll go 0-2.
This is the Bears' 10th batter in the inning. They have 5 runs on 3 hits.
Ranieri at the plate, 0-2. Haas kicks up the 0-2 pitch. It's a breaking pitch. Ranieri's able to hold on to it, sends it right in shallow center field. Cooley's going to score. Coming around is Yergi. Yergi's going to slide in at home. He'll be safe, and Ranieri takes second on the throw. So the Bears will score 2, and Ranieri will move into second. Great job by the Bears. Perfect base running, perfect execution this entire game.
Number 25, left fielder, Gavin.
So we'll get Gavin Maurer to the plate here. Ranieri on second, still 2 outs, we stay. Bears putting 7 runs up in this inning on 4 hits.
Maurer, first at bat, had a single and a stolen base and scored a run.
And he'll send that one over to the shortstop. Fields it on the backhand, has to rush his throw. The throw is offline. They're going to score a hit for Maurer, so he'll have a single there, moving Ranieri to third. Maurer's on first, and we'll get Nick Esch to the plate.
Right fielder, number 22, Nick Esch.
The Bears have 3 walks and a strikeout with a pass ball, so we have 4 free bags on 5 hits, scoring 7 runs here for the Bears in the top of the 3rd inning.
So runners on the corner here, 2 outs. The first pitch to Esch. That'll be a strike. No balls, 1 strike here to Esch. Maurer takes his lead. Ranieri takes his lead. Maurer goes. The throw's in the dirt and gets away from the catcher. Ranieri coming home, and he'll score as the pitcher doesn't even come to cover. Coach Mode's looking to have Maurer on third, but he'll be forced to stay at second. So we'll score another run here for the Bears. It's these wild pitches and balls just getting past the catcher. Bears capitalizing on every one of them. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Esch. The pitch. That'll be low in the dirt. We'll go 2-1. Reminder, this is a 7-inning game. 7-inning game as the Bears just played a 9-inning directly before this. The 2-1 pitch to Esch. That'll be in on his hands. They'll chest the third baseman. Third baseman shuffles across, throws the ball, bounces in the dirt, and they'll call him safe. Maurer coming home. He'll be out at the plate.
Maurer hesitated there thinking the runner was going to be out at first, and that did cost him a step or 2 there at the plate.
We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Scouts have a little bit of work to do. We'll be right back. Back here, bottom of the third inning, center fielder Fred Madden will lead us off for Conrad Weiser. Take this time to remind you that if at any point the video becomes choppy or buffers, you can just click the gear on the bottom right corner of the YouTube screen, lower the quality, it should clear things up for you. So the umpire will put us in play here. Nick DeChacco still on the mound for the Bears. Will rock back from the windup. His first pitch to Madden will be a strike right there on the outside corner. Good location by DeChacco. No balls, one strike to Madden.
Great first pitch there by DeChacco, working ahead on the batters.
DeChacco kicks up and deals. Swing at that one. Madden will foul that straight back to the screen. We'll go 0-2.
We were told during the first game by one of the Conrad Weiser parents, all season Conrad Weiser has 1 stolen base for the year. That's all I have for you for fun facts.
DeChacco kicks up in the pitch. A curveball that doesn't quite curve enough. So we'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes here.
I'm not sure if that was his curveball or his ephus pitch.
So DeChacco kicks up. That'll foul back. We stay 1-2.
DeChacco is a catcher, outfielder, and pitcher, so I'm sure he has a repertoire of pitches he can use while he's in here pitching.
DeChacco from the windup kicks back. The 1-2 pitch. That one will go over. They'll test Mason. Mason clean field, shuffles, throws on to Yergi and gets the out. Retires Madden for the first out, and that'll give us Hayden Moore, the second baseman.
That's short to first for out number 1.
Number 7, Hayden Moore.
Bears are settled down here, playing a much cleaner defense here behind DeChacco.
Moore looks like a little guy down there.
Huh.
He'll swing at the first one that comes his way. No balls, 1 strike.
I believe Hayden's a younger player. He only has 1 at-bat during the Berks County League schedule for the Scouts.
The 0-1. He'll foul that one back. We'll go 0-2 here.
Young man had a good swing on that pitch.
DeChacco kicks up and the pitch. Swing at that one. That'll be strike 3. His swings at that. Give us our second out.
It's a second
Moore
out. Second out for
swinging at all
DeChacco.
3 pitches. More swinging at all 3 pitches there, getting his hacks in. We'll get James Regal, the left fielder, to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on. DeChacco kicks up and the pitch. Regal he wants to be aggressive now too, and he'll swing at that one over his head. Fouls that back for the first strike. No balls, 1 strike to Regal.
Your announcers do apologize for talking all over themselves, but I was saying that was DeChacco's second strike in the 3rd inning here.
Next pitch will be up. We'll go 1-1 here to Regal. DeChacco rocks back, kicks up, and the pitch. Regal swinging at that one now too. We'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes to Regal. As these Scouts do like to swing the bat. DeChacco from the windup kicks the 1-2. It'll be outside. He'll foul that one back and hang on. We'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Regal. 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd inning. DeChacco kicks the 1-2. That'll be another off-speed pitch that he can't quite get a hold of.
I don't think that was the ephus pitch. I think what he's trying to throw there is a knuckleball, Connor.
It's a knuckleball, and it didn't quite knuckle enough. The pitch. He'll get Regal to swing at that one. We'll go 2-2 here.
I'm not sure if DeChacco's father was a pitcher back in his heyday. He might have shown him that pitch. I'm not sure.
DeChacco looks in. The pitch. That'll be a called strike 3. Catches that outside corner again. DeChacco showing great control there with the fastball.
That's 3 strikeouts for DeChacco in 3 innings. Doing a real nice job firing those pitches.
We'll go to the top of the 4th. Bears looking to add some more runs to this. We'll be right back. Back here, top of the fourth inning. First pitch will be inside there. It's Quinn Mason. We have a couple changes for Conrad Weiser. Carter Williams will take over on the mound. His next pitch to Mason will be a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Mason. Tyrus Rankin will take over behind the plate. Haas will move to short. That one will be in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mason. Any other changes?
Did you mention Carter Williams at pitcher?
I did.
Right. We need to find out number 34 for Conrad Weiser. What his name is. That went off the rubber.
Off the rubber.
Straight up in the air.
And they'll not be able to get him. That'll be scored a hit there
Has to be a hit.
for Quinn Mason.
That brings up the dangerous Tyler Kreitz to the plate.
Tyler Kreitz will step in, runner on first, no outs, looking to keep his hot streak going. It's been fire on offense the past couple games for the Bears. Pitch to him, it'll be up, and away, so we'll have 1 ball and no strikes to Kreitz.
We'll see if Coach Moats gets Quinn Mason moving here. Get him over in the scoring position.
That would be Bears baseball. He does not go, but Kreitz will get him there on the ball to center field. And Mason will hold up at second, so we'll go first and second here for Corey Melcher.
I would have to say young Melcher's going to be bunting. Possibly not with an 8-0 lead.
Third baseman number 20, Corey Melcher.
Corey Melcher comes in and possibly seeing a bunt here as they start a rotation. Melcher will not show bunt. He'll take the first pitch for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Melcher. Runners on first, runners on second. Third baseman on an angle. First baseman up. Middle infield back. He'll send that one to the shortstop. He'll field it on the backhand. Throw on to third. They'll get the force out at third on the fielder's choice there. So we'll go first and second here for Caleb Miller.
That moves Kreitz over to second. Melcher on first. And we have Caleb Miller taking in for Ryan Weller's spot.
Caleb Miller will come up to bat. We'll have first and second here, 1 out. We'll see what they have him do as JT Cooley waits on deck.
Do we have 34's name? Drexel? I'm sorry, what?
The pitch, Miller will send that one to the shortstop. Shortstop has to hurry. Haas throws on to first. He gets the out. So we'll go 2 outs here. Runners on second and third for JT Cooley.
And what's Drexel playing? Where's 34 out?
Number 9, the catcher.
So JT Cooley will come to the plate here. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Williams comes set. Williams will take a look back, kick up, and the curveball will be a ball up. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Cooley.
That other change we have for Conrad Weiser is number 34, Devin Drexel, taking over in right field.
The pitch, that'll be in the dirt. Get away from the catcher.
Here comes Kreitz.
Kreitz is coming home, and he'll be in with a slide. So the Bears will add another run on another wild pitch.
Cooley has a 2-0 count on him here.
2 balls, no strikes to Cooley. Runner on third. Yergi waits on deck. Williams on the mound. Looks in, gets his signs, comes set. Kicks up, and the pitch. That'll be up, so we'll go 3-0 to Cooley here. Williams has struggled to find the zone since entering this one.
I'd have to say Cooley's going to be taking on this 3-0 pitch.
And he will take ball 4, and he'll take his way down to first base. So put runners on the corner here for Yergi.
We did find out from other people in the press box that Nick T'Chako's father, Nick Sr., did not pitch in his younger years. He was apparently a nose tackle on the football team.
fresh pitch to Yergi. He'll send that to right field.
That's a
right
no man's
fielder's
land.
going to give chase if it's foul. Just about 3 feet foul. Would have scored at least 1 run, but it'll just be a long strike.
That was 5 feet if I ever saw 5 feet coming.
No balls, 1 strike here to Yergi. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. Cooley gets his lead. The pitch. Yergi sits on that curveball, sends it right over the head of the shortstop. That'll score 1 run. Cooley goes to second. Yergi at first. And that'll give us Mike Ranieri to the plate.
Tell you, Tate Yergi has really picked up the batting. He sat back on that off-speed pitch. Very nice. Drove it into left field. Nice line drive.
Ranieri to the plate. Runners on first and second. Looks like Conrad Weiser's playing a little bunt rotation here with 2 outs. Ranieri will send that one over the head of the shortstop. We'll see what they do. They're going to send them. Cooley's coming around third. The throw will come over the head of the cutoff man. Ranieri will go to second. Yergi will go to third, and the Bears will add another run.
That's another play there, Connor. I know we're up big, but Cooley kind of slowed down coming around third base there, and it made a lot closer play than what we needed.
I agree. Put runners on second and third here for Gavin Maurer. 2 outs, we stay. The pitch from Williams. It's in the dirt, but finally a block there from the Weiser catcher. Weiser's used 2 catchers here today, both struggling to keep things in front of them.
Gavin Maurer has 2 hits so far in today's game. He has 1 run scored and a stolen base.
So Williams comes set, kicks up in the 1-0. That'll stay up. We'll go 2-0 now.
He thought about it there, but it's a good idea to leave off that high pitch.
Bears have 11 runs here on 9 hits. Williams comes set. He'll pause for a second, kick up, and the pitch. That'll be low. Go 3-0 here to Maurer. Williams will hop back on the rubber again from the stretch. He'll kick up and deal. That'll be the dirt ball 4 to put Maurer on, and bases loaded for Nick Esch. And the catcher will just ask for time to go out and talk to his pitcher, and it looks like we'll have a pitcher head out to the bullpen for Conrad Weiser.
That is 5 walks, a strikeout with a pass ball for 6 free passes, and I don't even know how many wild pitches. There's been numerous wild pitches that have been moving these Bears base runners around. They also collected 9 hits now, scoring 11 runs. Top of the 4th inning. The Bears look to put some more on and hopefully end this game early, save some pitching for tomorrow's game as well as the upcoming playoffs starting Wednesday.
Williams from the windup now. Give those runners lots of time to take a secondary. The first pitch will be in the dirt. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Esch. As Maurer showing an aggressive secondary, Ranieri showing a nice secondary, and Yergi taking a walking lead down the third baseline.
Esch is the 9th batter in this inning.
That one will get a dirt, but a nice block there by Rankin.
Last inning, the Bears sent 12 hitters up to the plate. So far this inning, with 2 outs, we have our 9th hitter.
Williams fixes up the rubber a little bit there. Looks in and gets his signs from Rankin. Comes set. Kicks up and the pitch. Strike zone just expanded a little bit there, so we got a strike there. 2 balls, 1 strike to Esch.
Yeah, another fun fact for you out there. In last night's game, the Bears had no strikeouts, and in today's first game, had no walks.
The next pitch will be a ball outside to Esch. We'll go 3-1 here. 2 outs, bases loaded. Carter Williams on the mound for Conrad Weiser. The pitch, Esch will send that one to the shortstop. He'll just have to take it to second himself, and the inning is over and the damage is done. So we'll move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Conrad Weiser needs to score a couple runs if they want to keep this game moving. We'll be right back. Back here, bottom of the fourth inning. Connor Colton will lead us off for the Scouts. First pitch to him will be a ball low. It's the 37th pitch for Nick DeChacco. 1 ball, no strikes. Here to Colton. Next pitch, the outside. Cooley has a little trouble holding on to it, so we go 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, as you can tell by his pitch count, Nick's been doing a real great job working ahead. He's averaging 12 pitches per inning. We would take that any time from any of our pitchers.
DeChacco looks in. The 2-0 pitch to Colton. Be up, so we'll go 3-0. Perhaps DeChacco losing his rhythm after sitting for a pretty long inning there.
He started off Connor Coldren the first at bat with 3 balls.
That one's a strike, so we'll go 3-1.
Coldren flew out to center field his first at bat back in the first inning.
The 3-1 pitch comes, and he'll swing at that, pop that up. That'll go behind the grandstand, on top of the grandstand. So we'll go full 3 balls, 2 strikes as DeChacco works all the way back here.
Deja vu at bat here for Connor Coldren. Hopefully Nick DeChacco can entice him and get a ground ball out.
DeChacco from the windup will kick back. The 3-2 pitch to Colton. He'll send that one over right into the glove of Melcher for the first out. It's kind of a lazy line drive there.
Very soft, I would say, Connor.
So we'll get the pitcher number 4, Carter Williams, to the plate for the Scouts. The Bears looking to end this inning and get back on offense again.
He hit one hard off DeChacco's leg over to Melcher at third, and Melcher threw him out at first, his first at bat.
So we'll see what Williams can do this time. DeChacco rocks back from the windup, kicks up and delivers. And that'll be fouled right back at the screen, so we'll go 1-1 now to Williams. DeChacco from the windup. He'll send that left foot back, pivot the right one, and deliver. That'll be some sort of off-speed pitch that stays up. We'll go 2-1.
I don't think that was a knuckleball on that one. I think that was just a straight change.
The pitch will be outside. Cooley can't hold on to it. We'll go 3-1.
See if we can get something close to the plate here to get Carter to swing at this one.
The 3-1 to Williams.
There it
Pop
is.
that one up. So our right fielder will chase over a little bit and
Caleb
make
Miller.
the grab. Caleb Miller went to the game for Weller last inning. He'll settle under and make that grab for 2 outs. Now we'll get Tyler Haas to the plate. Showed us he can hit, showed us he can run, and last game showed us that he can bunt a pretty nice one down the line. So
Tyler Haas is the sole representative for Conrad Weiser, voted into this year's All-Star game for Berks County.
pitch to him. Will be in that inside corner. No balls, 1 strike here to Haas.
Tyler Haas grounded out to Quinn Mason at shortstop, his first at bat.
DeChacco from the windup. The 0-1 pitch to Haas. It'll be outside. We'll go 1-1. DeChacco kicks up the 1-1 pitch. Then we'll go over to Melcher. Melcher will field it on 1 hop, throw on to Yergi, and he'll get the 3rd out. So we'll go to the top of the 5th inning. Bears would like to get some base runners here and add a couple more runs. We'll be right back.
Same song.
I know.
DJ Jazzy Mike. So he's in for Fred Madden. What did he say? 6 hole?
6 hole.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Attention on the field, these changes for Conrad Weiser. Now pitching number 27, Michael Ellingsworth. Moving to center field, number 4, Carter Williams. Williams to center field, now pitching 27, Ellingsworth.
There you have it. Ellingsworth. Back here, top of the 5th inning. Quinn Mason will lead us off. Ellingsworth will take over on the mound for Conrad Weiser. His pitch to Mason will be popped up. Center fielder coming in. He'll catch it on the run. That is Williams who just took over in center field, making that grab.
We have a new hitter here for Tyler Kreitz. Taking over is number 30, Pat Maloney.
So Maloney steps in, and he'll step out as the umpire gets the change. Now he'll step in. Ellingsworth toes the rubber, comes set, kicks up, and the pitch. That'll be in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes here to Maloney. The 1-0 right down the middle. We'll go 1-1. Corey Melcher waits on deck. Ellingsworth comes set. Kicks up and the pitch. He'll be way inside to Maloney. Go 2 balls, 1 strike here to Maloney. The 2-1 to Maloney. He'll foul that one off his leg, so we'll go 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here in top of the 5th inning. Bears on top, 11-0 on 9 hits. The 2-2. That'll hit Maloney. And will not hit Maloney. It'll be way inside on Maloney. We'll go 3-2 now. Looked like it may have gotten a piece of him. Sounded like it may have gotten a piece of him.
It was definitely a ball.
It was a ball. You could say that. We'll go full now, 3-2. So the 3-2 pitch, that'll be...
I don't know how you can call that one a strike.
That'll be ball 4 for Maloney there. He'll take his base, and Corey Melcher will step in to bat.
We were just joking there. That pitch was very outside by about 10 feet and about 10 feet high.
Just slipped right out of the hand of Ellingsworth there. He'll come set now. The pitch, and that'll get away from the catcher, and Maloney will just walk his way to second. There's another pass ball here, Bear Stadium. So we'll put a runner on second here, 1 out for Corey Melcher. Caleb Miller waits on deck. Ellingsworth comes set. He'll take a peek back at second, kicks up, and delivers home. That'll be another kind of off-speed pitch that he can't really control there, so we'll go 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to Melcher. Well, looks like the strike zone just opened up a little bit, so we'll go 2-1 here to Melcher, as that apparently caught the corner.
looked to me like it caught the left-hander's batter's box, but still called a strike.
That one was up a little bit, so I'll go 3-1 here to Melcher. With 1 out. And this one could be anywhere. The pitch. That'll go right over the head, and Maloney will move to third. Melcher will walk his way down to first, and Miller will come in to the plate, and it looks like the coach will come out and take the ball from Ellingsworth, as he just couldn't find the control today. So I guess his day is done. We'll get number 14 coming out.
That is Jeremy Ryman-Snyder. He pitched in the first game.
So Ryman-Snyder closed out the first one. He'll bring him in, try to stop the bleeding here in the second one. We have runners on first and third here, 1 out. Caleb Miller is going to be at the plate with JT Cooley on deck. We'll be right back after this.
Number 7, Caleb Miller.
Back here after the pitching exchange, Jeremy Ryman-Snyder is going to come in for the Scouts, and the first pitch he throws will nail that outside corner for Miller. So no balls, 1 strike here to Miller. Ryman-Snyder threw a couple innings last game this morning, and back to close out this one. The pitch, that one will be in the dirt. So we'll go 1-1 here to Miller. He'll spin over the ball, get past the first baseman, and Maloney will just hold up at third out of respect here.
Miller grounded out to the second baseman, his only at bat this game.
Maloney gives a little shrug over there, as he just held up wisely. That one will catch the outside corner, not catch the outside corner, so we'll go 2-1 here to Miller. 1 out, runners on the corner. Ryman-Snyder throws the ball, and Miller swings right through that one. We'll go 2-2. Ryman-Snyder comes set, kicks up, and the pitch. Miller will foul that one straight back behind us, so we'll stay 2-2. Miller gets back in the box, ready to go. Ryman-Snyder looks in and gets his signs. He comes set, kicks up, and the pitch over the head of Miller, but he'll put some bat on it anyway. Center fielder tracking it, will make the catch. Maloney tagging, and he will score. The Bears add another run.
F7.
Number 9,
So that brings catcher JT Cooley to the plate with a runner on first here, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning. First pitch to Cooley. Catch the corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike here to Cooley. Tate Yergi waits on deck for the Bears.
And Cooley has a ground out to third, a base hit, and a walk, scored 2 runs.
He'll send that one up the middle. Second baseman can't get it with the backhand. They'll score that a hit. Yeah, they will score that a hit. We'll put runners on first and second here for Yergi.
That's Cooley's second hit today.
First baseman number 16, Tate Yergi.
Tate Yergi steps in here. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Ryman Snyder comes set. Kicks up and the pitch. That'll be a strike. No balls, 1 strike here to Yergi.
Yergi has 2 strikeouts and a base hit. He also scored a run on that second strikeout because the catcher could not hold on to the ball. He was awarded first base and came all the way around to score for the Bears.
That one will be inside, so we'll go 1-1 here to Yergi. The pitch. Yergi will send that one out to right field.
That's
That'll be a
gonna
fair
be
ball.
trouble.
That'll roll all the way to the corner. 1 run's going to come around and score. Cooley's going to hold up there at third. And so will Yergi. So Bears add another run to bring Mike Ranieri to the plate.
Second baseman
That was a nice opposite field hit by Yergi down the right field line. Right fielder had no chance of getting that ball.
Runners on second and third here. We stay at 2 outs for Mike Ranieri. Gavin Maurer waits on deck. Pitch to Ranieri. He'll be outside corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike here to Ranieri.
That raises the Bears' hit total to 11 with 13 runs.
Ranieri will crush that one down the third baseline, but that'll be foul.
And
So
most importantly, 0 errors in this game.
It's a little different than the first game.
A little bit.
Bears playing nice, clean defensive baseball here today. Showing good ability to capitalize on all aspects on offense.
Yes, they have taken advantage of the walks and passed balls, mixing in those 11 hits for 13 runs.
So Ranieri steps back in here. No balls, 2 strikes to him. Raymond Snyder winds up, and the pitch will be a little up. So we'll go 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ranieri. Raymond Snyder will look in to grab his signs. He'll come set. Kicks and the pitch. He'll just foul that one down the right side. So he'll stay at 1-2.
Thought I heard the ice cream in there, Connor, but apparently that was a ringtone.
Not really sure what that was. Yeah, got a little excited, but
A little bit. I thought I had an ice cream cone in my future.
Ranieri will just foul that one back. We'll stay 1-2 here as
My wife says I can't hear worth a lick, but when it comes to the ice cream man, I'm tuned in.
all right, the 1-2 pitch to Ranieri. He'll swing at that one over his head. But that'll foul off anyway. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. We stay. The runner on second, runner on third here. 2 outs. Bears on top, 13-0. On those 11 hits and pass balls. The 1-2 pitch. Ranieri will send that one out to left center. Left fielder on the run. He will make the catch on the run. Nice play out there by James Regal.
After 4.5, the Bears have 13 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Conrad Weiser, 0 runs, 0 hits with 1 error. We'll be right back to Bears Stadium. Tyrus Rankin.
The catcher number 32, Tyrus Rankin.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for Weiser is their catcher, Tyrus Rankin. Rankin flew out to shortstop his first at bat. He fouled the first pitch off to the right side. Make the count 0-1. We're hoping Nick DeChiaco is tuned in down Davie, Florida. Listen to this game. Your grandson is working on something special here this afternoon.
And the pitch to Rankin will be in the dirt. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Rankin. Mr. Chaco throwing a really nice game here. Kicks back, the 2-1 pitch. That one will go and poorly played out there by the left fielder. And that'll go all the way to the wall. Rankin coasts into second, and that's the first hit that Nick DeChiaco has allowed here in this one.
That's a shame. That ball was misplayed. It was a line drive to the center fielder, or the left fielder. He came in on it, and it sailed over his head, forcing us to score that a hit. Nick DeChiaco has nothing to hang his hat about, though, on this afternoon. He's pitching a great game.
And that one's fouled straight back. So we'll have 1 strike here.
Rankin on second.
Hostetter at the plate. The pitch to Hostetter. He'll foul that one down the left side. So 2 strikes we go.
Brian Hostetter struck out looking his first at bat in the second inning.
Let's see if he can do it again. 0-2 here.
DeChiaco's up on him. Maybe you can get that knuckleball working here.
Kicks up and the pitch.
Oh, yes,
and
he did.
The umpire will say that he did offer it that one. He'll go down swinging this time, but a strike nonetheless.
I'm going to put that down as a knuckleball as well. That was a strikeout on the knuckle.
I would call that some sort of off-speed, juicy pitch there. Didn't know where that was going. Kind of floated around there. The pitch.
He had Hostetter just baffled on that pitch.
Had everybody here at the ballpark confused about that one. First pitch next to is going to be a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Next one's a strike. We'll go 1-1 here. 2.
Jeremy Ryan Snyder. Ryman Snyder. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Broken bat over there to Melcher. Melcher fields it, slings it over to first. We get the second out. Oh, and the helmet goes flying over there at first base. Is that Ellingsworth? Number 34?
Oh, Devlin Drexler. I apologize.
Drexler.
That was Devin Drexler.
This will bring Ryman Snyder to
Yeah,
the plate.
this is Jeremy now.
There we go.
That moves Hostetler over to third. We have 2 outs.
And that one will go just fouled on the right side, so it'll be a long strike there for Ryman Snyder. No balls, 1 strike. Chaco from the stretch will look in.
See if DeChiaco can preserve his shutout here. Oh, blew
The
that
0-1
by
pitch
him.
gets him swinging. No balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs. DeChiaco has a chance to end this inning.
DeChiaco just reared back and fired that by him on that pitch. He had some major league steam on that one.
DeChiaco comes set. The big kick and the throw. That one's going to go over to second base.
I think Michael will take care of this.
Shuffle.
There it is.
Throws
Shutout
on to
and tack.
first.
Shutout and tack for DeChiaco and the Bears. What a great outing by the Bears. They really needed to come back and have a clean game, and they did that, as well as hitting the baseball and taking advantage of multiple walks and pass balls by the Weiser pitchers.
So DeChiaco only allows 1 hit there. 1 error for Conrad Weiser. No errors for the Bears.
Let's
11
see here.
hits, 13 runs. Bears take this one 13-0. This game, as are all of our games, will be archived on our YouTube channel. You can watch this back at any time.
I just wanted to let you know, DeChiaco ended up with 4 strikeouts and 0 walks on 1 hit. So that was a great outing for DeChacco in his young pitching career.
Good night, and thank you from Bear Stadium.